You're listening to the Popoto Pub Final Fantasy XIV podcast with your host, Popo Jagaimo.
Yeah. Well, and it's not just been lacking, but I mean, for me, even I go back and I think about the Wrath days, and I wish I've been trying to kind of go back and go through some of the old Blue posts because they really didn't do dev interviews and things back then. But like I just remember
Right.
even like Ghostcrawler, who's over at Riot Games now, really being dismissive of a lot of the community concerns back then. So it doesn't, I poke fun at
Right.
Ian, but it's doesn't seem to just be an Ian problem. It seems to be something that was like cultural there for a long
Yeah, I
time.
think it was a culture thing. That's something I wanted to talk about is like the culture as well, because I don't know if you've like been to Japan, but like
Yeah.
everyone is just so nice. Like I'll never forget, I was just like walking on the street and like these two like businessmen, they like accidentally like bumped into each other, and I swear on my life, they were just like apologizing and like, they're bowing. I think it was for about like 5 minutes, like saying sorry that they bumped into each other. And I was like, if that was in Australia, I'd be like, oh, fuck off, cunt. Like, like it's just like the culture is so different. And I think that like that just shows in like their games and like just everything, if that makes sense. Like it's so different over there. And I feel like we have a lot to learn, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've been there. I've been there twice. I was actually before COVID planning on going there and basically just living there for 3 months in the
Really?
summertime.
That'd be so
Yeah,
cool.
my grandmother was Japanese, and unfortunately
Oh,
she's no longer with us. But she had a big part in raising me, so I got a lot of that instilled in
sorry.
me
Yeah.
from a young age. And I never got to go with her, and that's one of my biggest regrets in my life. But I did get to go with my mom, and that's been a wonderful experience both
Good.
times. I have just utmost respect for them, and what you said about the two men bumping into each other and apologizing. So fun story, like my
Yeah.
mom and I were at like some like buffet, right? And she ordered like a refill on water or something, and the waitress came to the table and just accidentally like bumped the table a little bit, and a little bit of water dripped into my mom's purse. And
Oh.
no joke, she came out there and she bowed for like 5 minutes, just like you said.
Yeah.
And it was,
Yeah.
as an American, which is,
They
you
wouldn't like
think
just
Australia's
don't care.
rude. I
It's
feel
like,
like
oh, sorry.
America's
Like,
I feel like America's on a whole nother level of rudeness in general. But it was like uncomfortable. Like it was uncomfortable in the exact opposite way. I was like, no, it's really okay. Like, please stop being so upset.
yeah.
And when I saw Yoshi
Yeah.
P, I couldn't help but think about that. Like the moment when he's
Yeah, same.
apologizing, and I'm just like,
Delay, like, come on. I was like watching live and stream. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. Like, please don't cry. Like,
mhm.
like you're doing so good. Like, you're doing so much for us. Like, please don't apologize. And it was so sad. And I was literally crying, watching him cry.
Yeah. I mean, it's something my grandma
Mm.
used to say to me, and it's a very common Japanese saying, like "gambatte ne," right? It's just do your best, and it's not, and
Aw.
it's not necessarily about like do your best in terms of like do your best to make yourself better, right? It's always about like making everyone else around you better, and making bringing
Right.
pride to the people around you, and treating other people with kindness and respect, and it's ingrained in the culture over there, and I love it over there. If I could move over there
I
and
love
just
it.
live there,
Yeah.
I would just do it. But
Yeah, I've been twice as well. I honestly love it. I went to I found the Square Enix studios in Shinjuku, I think it was. I was in
mhm.
Shibuya. I
I,
think it was
I
Shinjuku,
think it's
and then like around
Shinjuku.
the corner, and then there was the Anya Cafe. Did you go there? Like that's where I
No,
got like my little Cloud and Moogle little plushies, and they serve food that's like Final Fantasy related or like Dragon Quest related, like or just Square Enix like titles, and it was so cool. Like I got these pancakes that had like stamped like Moogles on it, and then like the drinks were all like featured like games. It was so amazing. Like I had to go twice. It was so cool. I just want to go back.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'll
Well,
share that.
no,
Gotta
hopefully,
go.
COVID times will be over soon, and
Yes.
we can get back to traveling and everything else. I don't know how
Yeah.
things are pretty open over here, but I still have my concerns about like going to movie theaters and going out in public for
Oh yeah, you
non.
have to be. Mm,
But
you
hopefully we'll
have
be
to be
able to get there.
careful.
So
Yeah, yeah, it is called Anya. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, in Shinjuku. It was like the coolest place. Oh, so. I really want to go back there.
So I haven't been there, but I went into the Square Enix cafe in Akihabara and just looked around for a
Oh
little bit,
yeah,
and they had
I
kind
didn't
of
get to go to that one.
some of the similar things there. I didn't actually buy
So
anything
cool.
there. I think if I had been in deep with Final Fantasy 14, I probably would have bought the whole store at that point in time. But
Yeah. Literally, that was me because I think I was playing 14 at the time, and I was just so in love with everything. And then they had like the main theme like playing as you're like eating like the food. It was just so magical.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Popoto Pub. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes. Take care, everyone, and peace out.